Hi class. So today we're going to be talking about conflict types, but more specifically we're going to be talking about a functional conflict versus a dysfunctional conflict. We'll start with functional conflict, otherwise known as good conflict. A functional conflict is a proactive form of conflict that increases productivity and leads to positive results. It is a healthy and constructive way to discuss disagreements between individuals in a group to allow the sharing of ideas. This type of conflict improves group performance and supports group goals. It is the result of an optimal level of conflict. It encourages innovative thinking, it increases information and ideas, and it reduces stagnation.
Hey Ashley, I had an idea about our upcoming presentation and I wanted to get your opinion on it.
The one due on Tuesday? I actually had a couple ideas about the presentation as well, but I want to hear your ideas first.
Well, I was thinking we could write up a report that explains our ideas. What do you think?
Actually, I thought we could make a presentation through PowerPoint. I'm not sure writing a report will convey our ideas appropriately.
I'm actually not very good with PowerPoint, which is why I suggested a report.
Okay, I just thought a PowerPoint would be our best option, and I thought including some pictures might help us convey our message better.
Yeah, I understand. What if we write up a report together and then you can teach me how to work on PowerPoint so we can provide visuals, since you're good at that?
That sounds like a good compromise. My second idea was also going to be that we should meet up at Starbucks tomorrow to work on this together. And that would make it a lot easier to show you how to use PowerPoint.
That works for me. See you tomorrow.
After watching that video, were you able to tell why that conflict was functional? Well, the group ultimately was able to identify what their conflict was and was able to innovatively think about what the best resolution would be, and their conflict was ultimately resolved.
On the other hand, we have dysfunctional conflict, also known as the bad type of conflict. It is the exact opposite of a functional conflict and is counterproductive and ultimately hinders a productive outcome within the group. A dysfunctional conflict can be the result of a low level of conflict or a high level of conflict. It is predominantly the opposite of a healthy and constructive way to discuss disagreements between individuals in a group. It also has a negative effect on the group's performance. It also discourages innovative thinking, decreases ideas and information within the group, and increases stagnation.
Hey guys, we have that group project coming up pretty quickly. Should we get started on the assignment by making a PowerPoint?
PowerPoint? I don't want to do a PowerPoint. I'd rather do something less complicated like a Word document.
But why don't you want to do a PowerPoint? The instructions are pretty clear that the teacher wants us to be creative in our report, and usually Word documents all look pretty bland.
Well, just because that's the case doesn't mean we have to do it your way.
What do you think we should do, Iseldi? A Word document or a PowerPoint?
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't care what we end up doing.
I don't think it is fair for you guys to not have an opinion and disagree with me when you guys don't even have an idea on how to begin our project. You guys are just being lazy.
Me lazy? I just don't agree with your ideas. They're pretty lame, and you're always trying to act like you're the group leader when you're not.
I think you guys should just decide on something on already. I don't want to get in the middle of this.
My ideas are not lame. You're the one that has ideas that are useless to the group when all I'm trying to do is help.
So you're saying I'm useless? Whoa, you're just playing out bossy.
Okay, well, I think you guys can figure it out. Let me know what we end up doing. I gotta go. Bye. The example we just watched was clearly a dysfunctional conflict because it was a conflict based on the relationship between the two group members that were arguing. The third group member was exhibiting a low level of conflict due to the fact that she was not contributing nor helping with the situation. This conflict was clearly never resolved and therefore created stagnation within the group. Thank you so much for listening.